Good morning, Green Pathers. Do you want to fall in love with Siturism or Petticorno? Eden Elf will be your only destination and will become your treasured possession. Come fall in love with nature. Now, today's topic is croton plant, Cadium variegatum. The croton is a striking houseplant and a real high flyer in the plant world. Crotons were originally an outdoor decorative plant and have only become a popular indoor houseplant within last 15-20 years. They have beautiful multicolored, hard, leathery leaves in red, yellow, green, orange and black. The leaf shapes on a croton plant can be long, narrow, wide or elliptical. Individual leaves and entire croton plant branches can be used in flower arrangements. The leaves easily root and also be added dish gardens. Croton plants are little temperamental and not as forgiving as some other house plants, but are a bright addition to home or office. These plants are considered poisonous and should be kept away from pets and children. Now we discuss about care. Light. Croton houseplants need bright light to maintain their colorful leaves. If there insufficient light, new leaves are green, not predominantly yellow, red or orange. Too much direct sun causes phototeridation, a condition that makes croton leaves grey and dull looking. Second one, water. Allow the top 25% to 30% of the soil to dry out before watering. Crunchy leaves indicate over watering. Leaves become soft and droop when your plants need water. When a croton is severely underwater, leaves drop off. Please always look your plant. Fertilizer. Fertilize a croton monthly in a spring and fall and every 2 weeks in the summer with a basic houseplant food diluted to half the recommended strength. If your croton is not a bright sunny spot but the new leaves are coming in green, reduce the amount of plant food. Too much fertilizer also causes the leaves to curl. Temperature. Croton plants prefer warm temperature between 15.6 degree Celsius to 26.7 degree Celsius. Humidity. High humidity required for this croton plant. So, high humidity is a plus. Flowering. The flowers on croton houseplant are small and looking very good. Recommended removing them as soon as they appear so they don't drain plant energy and hinder leaf development. Pests. Crotons are suitable to mealy, bugs, scale and fungus gnats, but it's spider mites that do the most damage because croton houseplants have multicolored leaves. It is often difficult to see the spider mites. Okay, these plant pests suck the color from the leaves and ruin the plant. Thoroughly spray your glossary solution. There is available in market. Once in a month as preventive measure, you spray on the leaves. Diseases. Fungal and bacteria infections may occur because of the humid environment and most soil crotons require. The most common diseases to look out are powder, mildew and leaf spot disease. Soil. Use a rich potting soil for your croton plants. The soil should be loose and drain well but still retain water. Pot size. Repot a croton to the next size pot when its roots have filled the existing container. Be sure there are drip holes in the bottom of the pot so excess water can be drained out. Pruning. Trim the stem tips, encourage new growth and keep the plant bushy and full. Propagation. Steam cutting and air layering are the best way to propagate crotons. Individual leaves can be rooted and used in a dish gardens. You can remove the old leaves. Which plant you are seeing in video? This is planted at our apartment 5 years ago. Now the plant is very bushy and tall, maybe 8 feet tall. I am happy to see this daily. Please plant more and greenery more. And we need to survive from pollution and all. Thank you for watching my video and please subscribe our channel and share it, comment it. If any suggestion, please give us your feedback. Happy gardening, friends.